Hi there, I'm glad you're back. Let's talk about features available to you within the Amazon Seller app. This app is packed with features that allow you to manage your online business remotely, like creating listings, tracking sales, fulfilling orders, responding to customers, and more, all from your mobile device. In this training, we will show you how to navigate the Amazon Seller app and where to carry out key tasks. When you first log into the app, you'll arrive at your home dashboard. The row of cards found at the top of the dashboard make up your top tile. These headings display your sales so far today, the units sold today so far, current balance, next payment date, customer feedback, and seller feedback. Below the top tiles, you'll see an interactive sales chart. This chart displays an overview of your sales. By tapping on this arrow, you can view data for the last 7 days, 30 days, 12 months, this week, this month, and year to date. You can access app features in 2 places. The first is right under this sales chart. You'll also see action items critical to your business impact, like outstanding orders, returns, buyer messages, and case log messages indicated by a blue bubble with a number next to the feature. It's important to know that not all tasks can be carried out using the app. Some tasks will need to be completed either through the mobile web browser or a desktop computer. Amazon is constantly adding new features. To request a feature, tap the menu icon, select Send Us App Feedback, and choose Request a Feature. You'll also notice you can choose to report a problem, report a bug in the app, or rate the Amazon Seller app. Note that throughout the remainder of this Quick Start guide, I'll point out which tasks aren't accessible via the app and how you can carry them out instead. You can also access the features by tapping the menu icon in the top left corner of your dashboard. Now I'm going to focus on features in this menu that aren't accessible via your home dashboard. Then we'll switch over to the dashboard to review the rest of them. The following 2 features are available to you on the main screen. The first is Help. Here you can find answers to the most common questions by topic. The second feature is Product Photo Studio. This is where you can capture, edit, and save great-looking Amazon-compliant product photos. We'll review the steps to use this feature in the Listing a New Product lesson. Lastly, select the Home button here whenever you'd like to return to the dashboard. Let's review the features available to you on the home screen. In the upper right corner, you'll find a camera icon which represents the feature called Visual Search. Select this icon to scan products you're interested in selling and view more details about those products. We'll go over this feature in more detail in the List Your First Product module. Below the chart, the first tab you see is New Seller Success Center. This tool provides educational content, tips, and actions you can take at certain points throughout the launch of your business. Next, you'll see Add a Product. This tool allows you to add an existing offer to your inventory or create a new listing. Certain products require you to submit an application before being able to sell them. The View Selling Applications tab is where you'll see a list of your applications and their status. Manage Orders is where you'll monitor unshipped orders and confirm shipment information. Use the Manage Returns feature to close, authorize, and issue refunds. You can also contact buyers for more information with this feature. In the Manage Case Logs tab, you'll find a list of cases you've filed to seller support and be able to check the status for each one. Select Payments to review payment statement details from the app and to stay up to date on orders, refunds, fees, and other transactions. You can also request payment transfer to get paid sooner. A list of all customer messages can be found in Communications. For messages that need a reply, sellers will see an alert badge that reminds you when responses are due. To see the latest updates from Amazon, tap News. Tapping Business Reports lets you monitor store traffic and sales conversion. In the Campaign Manager, you can monitor ad spend, advertising cost of sales, impressions, clicks, and average cost per click. You can also update daily budget and keyword settings for each campaign and pause ads if needed. You can monitor and track data for lightning deals and 7-day deals from the View Deals tab. Be sure to monitor your account health. You'll receive a banner message on your home screen alerting you if your account is at risk. You can use the Subscribe and Save program to provide customers with a convenient option to have products automatically shipped to them on a recurring basis. The Subscribe and Save dashboard lets you see shipped revenue, shipped units, subscriptions count, and not delivered due to the item being out of stock by week, month, quarter, and year. Tap Feedback to manage and post public replies to customer feedback. In the Voice of the Customer dashboard, you can review the customer experience, check the health of your offers, read customer comments, identify product and listing issues, and act to resolve problems. In the Explore Services tab, you can search for third-party services in a variety of different areas to help you manage and grow your Amazon business. By tapping on the Inventory tab, you'll find a list of products with low inventory and approximately how many days of cover you have left. In Pricing Opportunities, you'll find opportunities to price your products more competitively. You can find product suggestions to help improve your sales under Growth Opportunities. Finally, use the Manage FBA Shipments button to track your FBA inbound shipping queue, view shipment processing status, and receive FBA quantity and shipment content. We hope this provided you with a good overview of your options in the Amazon Seller app. In the following videos, we'll dive deeper into the features that are the most valuable to helping you launch your business. One of the most common questions sellers ask is, what do I sell? As an Amazon seller, you can sell products from either a third-party brand or products under your own label. No matter what you decide to sell, it's important to know about our sourcing guidelines. As a seller, you are responsible for ensuring that the products you sell in the Amazon store comply with all applicable laws and regulations, are authorized for sale or resale, and don't violate intellectual property rights, such as copyrights, trademarks, and patents. Now, let's go over important guidelines to consider while sourcing products to sell in the Amazon store. First, always validate your suppliers. This is because you're responsible for sourcing and selling authentic products. If you're selling branded products, it's always best to source directly from the brand or from one of their approved distributors or wholesalers. If you're purchasing branded products through a distributor or wholesaler, you'll need to make sure they have a reliable relationship with the brand. To verify the reliability of a supplier, review their business license, a brand authorization letter, office and warehouse locations, and Business Bureau ratings. Also, explore other sources of information that might speak to their credibility, such as their online and social media presence, the amount of time they've been offering specific products or brands, and reputable news articles about the supplier. Next, try to build relationships directly with the brands you work with. Although you may be able to purchase from a trustworthy supplier, you may still be required to get permission from the brand to sell certain products of theirs in the Amazon store. Because of this, it's important to build a relationship with brands to ensure you meet all their brand requirements. It is also important to retain business invoices when sourcing products. Amazon may request that you provide documentation showing the authenticity of your products or authorization to list them for sale. Invoices will have key pieces of information, such as the supplier's name, address, and contact information. You may remove pricing information when providing these documents to Amazon, but the rest of the document must be visible. The invoice should have a complete list of products with descriptions and the quantity of each item purchased. It should also be dated within the last 365 days for any products you intend to sell in new condition. Next, be sure you've taken time to review Amazon's drop shipping policy. Amazon allows sellers to drop ship products as defined by our drop shipping policy, which can be found in Seller Central by searching Drop Shipping Policy. To properly conduct drop shipping, sellers must first validate that the drop shipper is a valid supplier for the item they intend to sell. Once it's determined that supplier is valid, ensure that there is a signed and dated service level agreement formalizing the relationship between you and your drop shipping supplier. To comply with Amazon's drop shipping policy, you must be the seller of record for your products. You'll also need to identify yourself as the seller of your products on all packing slips, invoices, external packaging, and other associated information. Before shipping an order, be sure to remove any packing slips, invoices, external packaging, or other information identifying a third-party dropshipper. Remember that with drop shipping, you are responsible for accepting and processing customer returns for your products. Also note that retail-to-retail drop shipping is strictly prohibited in the Amazon store. Auctions or auction-style environments are not considered valid sources of supply. Reselling products intended for destruction, disposal, or otherwise designated as unsellable by the manufacturer, supplier, vendor, or retailer is also strictly prohibited when selling in the Amazon store. If you have your own trademark, you can sell products as a brand owner. Brand owners who have registered trademarks can take advantage of all the benefits, protections, and programs offered within Amazon Brand Registry. Private label, handmade, or customized products are also allowed for listing for sale in the Amazon store. If you have your own brand, skip to the List Your First Product lesson. If you don't have your own brand and are looking for what to sell in the Amazon store, let's continue. There are two ways to start your search for a product to sell. The first is by selecting Add a Product. Here you'll find top sellers, movers and shakers, and hot releases. You can begin by choosing any of these tabs for a list of products. When searching for a product, keep in mind its sales rank and reviews. Each product has its own sales rank. To determine if a sales rank is good, you'll have to research how many products are currently being sold in the same category that product is in. The higher the ranking, the more the item is selling. However, you want to be careful when choosing a product that has a low sales rank, as there may be a lot of competition. We suggest you study the ranks for the category you're interested in. Additionally, pay attention to the reviews, because you don't want to choose a product that has a lot of negative reviews or has a low rating. The second way to view a product you're interested in selling is to tap the camera icon to use the visual search feature. You can then scan the item's barcode or point the camera at the product. If you scan the product's barcode, only that product will appear on this screen. Sometimes when you scan the barcode, it won't recognize the item. If you scan the barcode and the item doesn't show up, but it seems like a popular item that should be selling in the Amazon store, you're going to manually enter it into the search bar. When the item you're looking for shows up, you're going to be able to see if there are any variations. If you see the variations banner after you click the item, you'll see a variety of different ways you can sell the item. For example, different colors or sizes. You'll want to make sure you tap on the exact product you want to sell. Once you select the exact product, you'll see the picture of the item, the star rating, as well as the rank. Now, below that, it's going to say Selling Eligibility. If you tap Selling Eligibility, you'll see all the different ways you can sell the product. For some products, you can sell them in all conditions, and for others, you can only sell them in certain conditions unless you request approval. We'll talk more about this in the next lesson. If you're able to sell the item, you're going to tap the offer to estimate your profitability. You can use this tool to calculate what profit you'll receive if you fulfill the order yourself versus if it's fulfilled by Amazon. To do that, enter your estimated shipping costs and cost of purchase for the item into the tool. You can also adjust the list price, but we suggest leaving it as is to remain competitive. Now, you'll be able to see if this item will bring you a profit. To maintain and grow your business, it's important to sell products at a profitable margin. Always consider your cost before buying inventory. As you're searching for products, you'll notice that some can't be sold in the Amazon store because they have a banner over them that says restricted product. You'll also notice that some products require approval before being sold. You can identify these items by the requires approval banner. Let's talk about what to do if a product you want to sell requires approval. First, tap Request from either the Add a Product search results or Products Details screen. You can also tap the Requires Approval banner in the middle of the Product Details screen. Then tap Request Approval. In some instances, your application will be automatically approved after you tap Request Approval. If this is the case, you'll see a screen that says your selling application is approved. When the application is not automatically approved after you tap Request Approval, select one of the accepted document types and tap Add File. Next, choose Select Image or Select Document. Choose how you'd like Amazon seller to access your photos. Then select your photo or document. You can add comments here too if you'd like. Then add your email address and phone number before tapping Submit. Then tap OK. After tapping OK, you'll be redirected to the View Selling Applications dashboard where you can view the status of your current selling applications. You can also access this dashboard from your home screen. The statuses that you can see on this dashboard is Draft, which you can tap to finish your application, and under Review, which you can tap to view your case. You also may see a denied status. If you see this, you can tap Reapply to send another application. Sometimes you'll see an Appeals section. You may have to provide more context via an upload, in comments, or by contacting seller support separately. Once a selling application is approved, you'll need to list your product to make it available in your Amazon store. Continue to the next lesson to learn more about listing your first product.